and I'm going to do something with you right now that seems like a paradox. And it is a paradox, but it's very powerful. So you have the feeling in your body that you don't look good enough. Is that the feeling?
It's the feeling like there will always be someone like prettier or better, or
so it's a feeling of jealousy.
I don't even know.
Go for what you feel, and don't like if this. If sometimes society is like, oh, you shouldn't feel jealous. You shouldn't feel jealous. But society trains you to be jealous. So society trains you to be jealous, and then society is telling you to not be jealous, and then you are on a call with me pretending you're not jealous. So I'm not looking at you as a dumb, jealous girl. So is it jealous or is it something else?
No, I think jealousy makes sense because I was thinking, I had to think about it. Because when I do like see another girl that like I feel like is really pretty or whatever, I like the first thing that comes to my mind is like, oh, that's competition. And it's like competition.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What I mean? Yeah. So
there's the competition.
There's the competition.
Taking my guys. Taking all the hot guys that I wanted. Someone break her legs. Someone throw a skateboard. No. Yeah, that's
no,
good.
And you know what I think? You know what I think? It's not even like I hope that anything happens to them physically. In my mind, I'm just like, God, I hope they're boring. Or I hope they're stupid. Or, you know.
Yeah, so here, this is the key, lady. This is the key. And this conversation actually helps so many girls. You, in that moment, are trying to make yourself feel better by saying that girl's character is boring, right?
Yes, definitely.
So in that moment, you're running away from the feeling that's in you because you don't want to feel that feeling. So you put something with your mind, something logical over this to make yourself feel better and say that girl's character is probably lame and I'm way more interesting than that girl.
Yes. So how do I fix that?
Or so how do you fix it? Okay, yeah. So how do you fix that is by stop to run away from that feeling.
And just let myself feel it.
Like, okay. Right now, actually. Okay. That feeling of jealousy, can you feel it in your body?
Mm-hmm.
You can feel it. That's good. Can you right now, because you judge it, you shouldn't be feeling jealous. You shouldn't feel jealous. What are these girls? You feel jealous because of them? That makes you look stupid. Why are you feeling jealous? That's what you think. That's what your mind thinks. But the more your mind thinks that, the more you're running away from that feeling. And the more you're running away from that feeling will not heal and it will not transform. That feeling is little Lily feeling somewhere that competition and can't process it and is crying because she feels like she will never be good enough and she couldn't process it and she stuck it in your body and she tried to be more beautiful and more beautiful. Her mom and the family says, oh, you're so beautiful, you're so beautiful. And you try to live up to it. Oh, I have to be so beautiful. I have to be beautiful than these other girls. Then you saw the other girls and you were like, oh, but why are they more beautiful? And that feeling of jealousy stayed stuck in your body. The way to get it out, can you feel it right now?
How to get it out?
No, the feeling. Can you feel the feeling of jealousy?
Yeah, it like restricts my chest.
Yes, perfect. Okay, I love that. Can you say, I allow myself to feel jealous in my body?
I allow myself to feel jealous in my body.
Look how hard that was for you. Okay, one more time. I love that. That was so great. Did you feel how... Look at me. This is amazing work. Work. Say, I allow myself to feel jealous in my body.
I allow myself to feel jealous in my body.
One more time. I allow myself to feel jealous in my body.
I allow myself to feel jealous in my body.
Remember, it's not you.
Okay.
It's not you. Because you cannot be what you see. If you see something, a subject, object, a feeling cannot be you.
Right.
So you are just healing that feeling. And that feeling was trained onto you by your mom and the people around you. So don't feel shame because of jealousy. And if you feel shame, say, I allow myself the feeling of shame in my body.
Mm.
So right now, say one more time, I allow myself to feel the feeling of jealousy in my body.
I allow myself to feel the feeling of jealousy in my body.
One more time. I allow myself the feeling of jealousy in my body.
I allow myself the feeling of jealousy in my body.
Doesn't it feel so much lighter?
Yes, I didn't even register that I was doing that most of the time.
Because you try to push it away because it's not accepted by society. But society gave it to you.
Yeah.
But the society, see, that's how neurotic society is. Society made you jealous by telling you all these ideals of beauty. And then society tells you, Lily, what are you doing? You can't feel jealous. That's not okay. You have to be positive. What are you, a jealous bitch? That's not okay. Let these girls live. Don't be jealous, Lily. Don't be jealous. And then you're like, no, I can't feel jealous. I can't. And then you suppress it and you keep it in you. And you feel jealous your whole life anyway, unless you do what I just said. You give it space, you feel it, and it will flow through you. And I'm telling you, next time you feel jealous with some girls that walk by or some girls you see on Instagram, very likely, or on TikTok, right? Because there's so many. I want you to be like, I allow myself to feel the feeling of jealousy in my body. And then watch it. I'm telling you, it will move. And remember what I taught you. Look at me. Put your hands away, your imaginary hands that try to make yourself feel better by looking at the girl and being like, man, her character is probably lame. Instead of that, you take your hands back, you watch the feeling. This is what happens, because I practice what I preach. I do this. I live this. That feeling will move. It will stop moving. It will go in your throat. It will go in your stomach. It might go in your chest. It might go in your shoulders. It might go in your head. It will move. Stay with it. Sometimes I stay hours with it. And it will, on some point, it will like go out. And what will happen? It will go out. And next time, maybe completely gone. Or you will walk and you will barely feel it. And on some point, it will be gone and you will be completely free. You will love everything, including yourself. And all these feelings will be transformed. Do you see how magical that is? This is all connected. So it's almost like dominoes. If you work on some of the feelings, the jealousy, the boyfriend, they fall. And you will feel that peace. And you will attract complete new relationships. You will attract complete new friends. You will attract friends that are on the level of the light, the green light that is you. And then you will go higher, you'll be on a red light. And I'm telling you, you probably will be a green light. You will meet a boyfriend and you will call me like, oh my God, he's so amazing. He's spiritual, he's mature, he's so cool, right? You be together with him, you grow spiritually together, you go to Abraham Hicks workshops, you have the most amazing time. And then on some point, it will be like, you call me like, we broke up. He was the most important person in my life. And I'm like, okay, Lily, let's go through this. Let's go through these feelings. And then I tell you, oh, look, Lily, you're not a green light anymore. You became a red light. And you're not compatible anymore. Life wanted to fall apart. And then the cycle goes on. You're going to meet someone that's a red light. You're going to be like, oh my God, nothing. The guy before, he didn't come close to that guy. This guy is walking on water. It's amazing. I love him so much. But all of this is not about them. It's about the relationship that you have with yourself. I'm a king.